Here today, Lilley's Landing Resort in Marina, Lake Taneycomo. It is January the 6th, 2:08 p.m. and I'm fishing in shorts and a t-shirt. It's like 68 degrees outside. Pretty crazy. I am setting right across from the Sasquatch statue, fishing towards the bluff. I've got a Lilley's 50th ounce jig with an Indy orange head, and we've got it about 7 foot underneath an Oro's indicator. This is a Temple Fork I don't even know, TI CRX 5-weight 9 foot. And this is the Temple Fork BVK reel here. For the last month and a half, they've been running the water 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and this is like the third day of them kind of shutting the water off. So I haven't really been out to fish since the water's turned off. The bite should still be decent with the oxygen levels being good in the lake, but I haven't really played around since they shut the water off this week. When I'm fishing a 50th ounce jig, whether it's on a fly rod or a spin cast rod, I throw it out there, try to set the jig close to the bottom, and then every 10 seconds or so I either reel some line and move the jig around, or on the fly rod I just kind of take the line and shake it, give that jig some motion. And I picked this spot because I wanted to fish below Fall Creek, and we had a good amount of chop coming down this straight here. Good wind. I was going to fish the Short Creek flat, but there really wasn't much wind blowing down around the corner here. And when the water's off, it is always better to find some chop. Alright, nothing on the first cast. I'm going to turn off the spot lock and let the wind push me downstream and cover a little bit more water. You can also take it and strip it a few times instead of shaking it. That'll help have less slack in your line. Yeah, there's one. But when you're doing this with the water off, especially in the afternoon when you got your sun up higher, knowing your water depths is important. Because you want to get that jig, you know, within a foot, 6 inches, something, right near the bottom most of the time. Early in the morning with the water off, the fish are typically up higher and you can start off with a shallower setting. But as that sun comes up, it definitely pushes those fish down. And there's a giant variety of things we could try here underneath the indicator, but the little 50th ounce jigs and the micro jigs are always a good place to start. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I'm using 6X tippet. A lot of the time when I'm guiding, I'm just using the FC Sniper Sunline 2-pound fluorocarbon as my leader when the water's off. Get a little bit more for a little less price and it works just as good. But I don't have my boat with me, so I didn't have my gear. If you don't have a depth finder and you want to figure out how deep to fish, something I would do is set it deeper than you think, cast it out there, keep setting it deeper until you get it to touch the bottom. And then you'll know when it's touching the bottom, especially if you have a wind blowing, because as the wind pushes it and the jig sticks to the bottom, it'll just slowly pull your bobber under, or your indicator. And then from there, you just make little 2, 3, 4 inch adjustments back shallower until you're not touching the bottom. And then you should be right about where you need to be. Let's see. I think I was touching the bottom that time. quite sure if this depth finder is reading properly here. But if it is, I am set too deep. I don't know if that's the best angle for the camera. I didn't realize I was pointing down. I'm still on the payroll.
You're still on the payroll.
Oh, that looked like a bite. Got distracted. No, no, no. The wind is picking up. check water depth again. Let's see what it says now. It's supposed to be like this for the next like 4 days in the 60s. But for example, I went back and looked at the depth finder a little bit ago and saw that we were back to 8 foot of water, so I set this at roughly 7.5. Early in the mornings, I'd probably start further over this shallow shelf, only 2 or 3 foot deep. And then as the day goes on, those fish are going to push down the shelf over here into the channel. There's still some setting over there, just go for a couple more minutes here. This jig's heavy enough that you really don't need a weight above it, but a lot of the other 80th ounce, 100th ounce flies that you might use, I typically like running a split shot above mine, especially once the wind starts blowing, just to make sure it's staying down. But for our current conditions, this 50th ounce is plenty heavy to get straight down underneath the indicator and stay there. I'm switching up. I'm kind of fanning the zone here, but throw one here, throw one there, throw one there, go back over here. Oh, there was a little bite. Get it. Ow.
Mr. Last Cast? Are you doing okay?
Well, I got 3 so far.
Good.
How about yourself?
We probably caught about 35 of them up there.
Ah, very good.
A little white jig with a little pink on it.
Very nice.
Like a, pretty small.
Well, you're telling the world all your secrets right now.
Yeah, that's it. I'm going back to St. Louis tomorrow. I'm going to UPS.
Gotcha.
You probably don't know me. Normally I'm up there on the guiding up on Table Rock and pretty much retired.
That sounds pretty good.
You know, when Chuck left up there, and I was with Bill Babler and Bill Beck and a lot of those guys. And
Gotcha.
so my brother passed away, so pretty much I filled in for all those guys, and I retired. I was one of the retirees from UPS. So.
Gotcha. Well, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Which one are you? I'm sorry.
I'm Blake.
Blake, okay. Yeah, I see you on. I'll tell you what. The video looks really good. I mean, on Facebook there.
Yeah.
You guys do a good job. So,
Yeah, we appreciate it.
I've checked it out many a time, and but I'm just breaking in this. I'm breaking in. This is my trout rig. I sold my guide rig, bass rig, and I bought a new engine. So we're
Breaking it in, huh?
well, I had 2 days where it was going to be in the 60s and 70s.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I came down here to catch a couple trout and for dinner.
Yeah. Little trout tacos.
I'm going to move down from you, okay?
Yeah, you're fine. Fish wherever.
Blake, good luck, though, okay?
You too, Garden.
You guys do a good job.
Thank you.
That white jig was only like about an inch long with a little pink on it.
Okay. Very good.
I had a gold head on it, but I mean, I don't know if that matters.
Sometimes it does. The trout do like gold. Let's see what our depth is again. It's around this bend. It starts getting a little bit deeper. So. Keep knocking my mic off. Yeah, that's long enough. Well, we thank you guys for watching today. Like and share us on Facebook, and we'll see you again tomorrow.